love that.
It's like everything I needed right now.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Grace and this is another reading vlog. Now, I don't believe this will be uploaded in the order that you're probably seeing. If you watched my Fearless video, you will recognise the outfit. But I don't think this will be uploaded afterwards. Today, I am reading Spiral by Bal Cadbra. I'm really sorry, I keep getting her name wrong. We are reading this book today, which I am excited about as I have read back-to-back fantasy romances. Fantasy romances take a lot out of you, and this is just a lovely hockey romance with fake dating that I'm going to enjoy. I'm just going to enjoy it, I'm going to read it, and I'm going to breathe through it like it's just coming through me. This is the second book in the Off the Ice series. The first one was Collide, and I don't really remember it. So the rating underneath it is going to be a bit like guessing, but I remember I remember devouring it. I remember going through it very, very quickly. In fact, I was on a sleepover with one of my best friends, and I remember her trapping me under her bed because I continued reading. So yeah, no, I'm very excited to do this. It's between a hockey player and a ballerina. So yeah, I feel like I recently read one of this. Give me a second. I haven't. I have not recently read. No, I read The Striker, which is a ballerina, which is why it's reminding me of that. Anyway, this is the book that we're going to start reading. So yeah, without further ado, let's get on with the whole reading process because yes, I need a book to get my mind off things. And I did start it technically. Yeah, I'm literally on chapter 1. I'm on page 7, everyone. So yeah, you guys aren't really missing much. But it's very good so far. It's very classic, but it's very good. And you know what? Sometimes we just need a classic magnum sometimes, you know.
It's like everything I needed right now. It's just everything I needed and more, you know? I'm like reading this and it's like, actually, you know what? I can't get over certain books. Actually, it's fine. It's just so classic, and it just makes me happy because I feel comfort again. This is my comfort zone. Fantasy books are not my comfort zone. They are very, very far from my comfort zone. This is in my comfort zone, and it's so good. It's so good. Yeah, it makes me happy reading this. It makes me happy to be back. Be back with the hockey, people. I'm back with the hockey. She's a ballerina teacher, but so she teaches like 8-year-olds and things. And one of them obviously has a difficult time at home, and she relates to that because that was her at home. Why do I feel like the child was just a filler character? Because that makes me sad. Because I want to know more. I want to know more. I was like, please, I beg you, take her in. I don't think they will, but I want them to. We'll see. Yeah.
I have read Spiral. I read it in 2 days ish. Like if you put the hours together, it is 1 day. But yeah, I read it in 2 days. It just felt so good to pick this book up after the last book that I read. It was just so refreshing. It was so good to read. It was so odd because all of the other books I've read were fantasy, right? So the past, like, 5 books have been fantasy, okay? And two of the series had spice in it. The thing is, when you read it, it kind of just, like, washes over your brain. Like, when you think about it kind of washes over and you just think of the plot. And it was really, it was almost weird having, like, normal people But yeah, I rate this a 3.5, I believe. It wasn't my favourite, like there are other books that are definitely there, but it's definitely kind of with the striker, so that's why I rated it 3.5. I just loved them. I loved it was very kind of like classic plot, if that makes sense, but like I loved how he was protective over her and like took things off her shoulders, and I loved her dirty jokes. Her dirty jokes were like me. They were me. Yeah, and one thing that really, this is a little spoiler, so if you haven't read the book, kind of I'll put like timestamp on the screen to where to skip to. So I'll give you a second. There you go. She teaches ballet, right? So one of the students' parent like doesn't have a really good home, a very broken home, and throughout it, in like other books I've read, especially on Wattpad, they've been there, but they haven't been like a main thing, and I was really like, please, I beg of you guys, adopt this child. And you don't end up seeing that in books, like they won't generally do that. I saw it happened, they got to tell, and it made me so happy. I was like, oh, finally. So yeah, it was generally just a really good refresher for me, so I'm very happy for reading this. Yeah, so it's a very good book and I 100% recommend it. Definitely read the first one before, as those characters are in this book, obviously. But yeah, but I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you for probably my next reading vlog. Bye!